be honest, COVID-19 has definitely turned things upside down. There are so many businesses that have closed. They will never return. They will not rebound as a result of COVID-19. Many schools have closed their physical buildings and are now coping with this entire virtual learning community. Over 200,000 people in America have died as a result of the coronavirus. In addition to the pandemic, the health pandemic, the financial crisis, the financial impact has been devastating. Over 50 million Americans have filed for unemployment. And so what am I saying? What I'm saying is that what you do today will dictate where you'll be tomorrow. And I am committed, my team and I, we are committed to sharing information that makes a difference. Listen, the Wall Street Journal says 78% of all Americans, regardless of income, are living paycheck to paycheck. Are you part of that 78%? I know that's a very personal and direct question, but we have to be honest because there's power when we come from a space of truth. I love what Dr. George Fraser states, quote, "I'd rather carry a paper brown bag with $5,000 in it than a $5,000 Louis Vuitton bag that has $100 in it." That's a powerful quote. And the reason why I'm sharing it with you is because there is a difference. There are families, wealthy families that are creating legacy wealth, while the majority of individuals are just barely making it. What makes the difference? What I've come to realize, my team and I, we are committed to sharing wealth strategies and principles with others so that we can all raise up. We can level up. Because what I want you to understand is what you do today will dictate where you'll be tomorrow. So what is it that wealthy families are doing to create legacy wealth? Number one, they have access to information. And number two, they take action. That's right. You see, one of three things are going to happen to you and me. Either we're going to die too early, we're going to live too long, or we're going to get sick. Let's talk about that. Die too early. What would happen to your family, your business, if you were to die tomorrow? Is your family house in order? Would your family be able to continue living their lifestyle if you were to pass away? You see, tomorrow's not promised. In 2020, I've had 3 classmates, 1 high school friend and 2 college classmates die within 12 days of one another in 2020. One died of a heart attack. Another friend died of pancreas cancer. And another died of COVID-19. Why am I sharing this with you? Because I want you to understand, die too early. We must ensure that our financial house, our financial plan for creating legacy wealth includes a protection plan if we were to die too early. Number 2, live too long. Now, some of you might be saying, Marlon, what are you talking about? Man, I want to live my golden years. Yes, I understand. But do you understand the number one fear of most retirees is outliving their money? According to the Census Bureau, over 10,000 individuals in America are turning 65 every single day. And so the number one fear is outliving your money. That means living into your golden years and just barely making it. And so again, your financial plan must have a plan to deal with this so that you have your money making money for you. And then number 3, get sick. Did you know that 40% of all foreclosures and 60% of all bankruptcies are caused by unpaid medical bills? Did you know that? These individuals have health insurance, but yet the medical bills are skyrocketing and they're so high that they are forced to foreclose or to file for bankruptcy. And so what if there's a way for you to have living benefits? That's what I'm talking about. And that, to me, wealthy families understand the value, the power of having a plan that addresses all three of those. And we're talking about you understanding the importance of creating legacy wealth. My team and I are committed to making a difference. I'm a wealth mastery presenter. My entire team are CFEI, Certified Financial Education Instructors. Personally, I've given presentations in 45 states, 18 countries. I lived in South Africa where we opened up 3 offices. I'm an Amazon #1 best-selling author. I don't share this to impress you, but to impress upon you what you focus on becomes your reality. And so we have studied what makes a difference. Why is it that high achievers, wealthy families are creating legacy wealth for the next generation when most people are just barely making it, being part of that 78% living paycheck to paycheck, regardless of income? And what we come to realize is that iPad, increase, protect, and dominate your finances. My colleague, Tony Jackson, he received this download, and we are on a mission to share this with more business owners as well as more families. iPad, increase, protect, and dominate your finances. Increase. We're talking about having your money make money for you. One of the things that Einstein said, compound interest is like the 8th wonder of the world.
Right.
And so you should know Rule of 72. Rule of 72 is basically your return on your money, or the interest rate, the interest that you receive on your investment. You divide that into 72, and that equates the number of years your money will double. So if you get a 12% return, 12 goes into 72, 6 times. Every 6 years, your money will double. Rule of 72. So you want to look at increasing, having your money work for you. That's increase. Protect. They went to Warren Buffett, and they asked Warren Buffett, they said, Warren Buffett, you're one of the greatest investors of all time. What's rule number 1 to investment success? You know what he said? Rule number 1 is don't lose your money. I said, okay, great. What's rule number 2? See rule number 1. The reason why I share that with you is because I want you to understand.
Don't lose your money.
Listen, what if there was a way, and wealthy families know this, what if there was a way to participate in the upside gain of the stock market, but no downside loss? Woo!
You're going to jail.
How would your life change? Would you sleep better? See, what I'm here to say is, again, access to information. And number 3, dominate. Dominate. After you increase your finances, after you protect your finances, now it's time to dominate. There are vehicles out here where you invest $1 and the bank will match you with $3. I didn't say 3%. How about 300%? And so what I'm here to say is access to information and action. That's the name of the game. And so I'm very excited because I want you to understand is that what you do today will dictate where you'll be tomorrow. And when it comes down to it, it's about you understanding the value of vehicles. See, this is nothing new. But again, wealthy families, they create legacy wealth. I mean, did you know that Walt Disney used a cash value life insurance policy to fund Disneyland? Did you know that? Did you know that James Cash Penney used cash value life insurance to fund his business? Some of you might be saying, well, who's James Cash Penney? James Cash Penney is also known as J.C. Penney. Did you know that Ray Kroc used cash value life insurance to buy out the McDonald brothers? And now look at McDonald's. What I'm here to say is we have to model success. And I'm very excited to share more with you. And remember this, a vision without action is just a dream. A lot of action without a vision is merely a passing of time. But a vision with action can change the world. I am Marlon Smith reminding you, live with purpose because your success is your choice. And remember, is what you're doing today going to create the legacy wealth you desire to experience in the future? iPad, increase, protect, and dominate your finances.